It's a tough pull, but it was exciting to get the opportunity to play such a great team in Western Christian. It was a challenge, and that's a tough matchup. They have a lot of length out there. Even at the guard position, they're very long, they're very strong, they're very athletic. And that gave us some fits gave our offense a lot of fits, creating open shots. They did a good job on Parker, limiting his open looks. At the same time, they made it a challenge to get it into Matt. So Matt had to go out and earn all of his points. That being said, from a defensive standpoint, I could not be more pleased with the effort we went out and gave. I said if we can hold them to 50 points in the 50s, we'd have a chance. We did that. Defensively, we did exactly what we wanted to do. Offensively, we just weren't able to miss a couple of easy looks in the first half, gave up a couple of easy rebounds, and then that just put us at a mark that, we were still in it. It was a little too much to overcome at the end. And then at the end, they were able to hit their free throws, and we weren't able to create those looks at the end to create those shots to give us the chance.
You obviously have some very good seniors, some vital seniors on this roster, but with your trio that you had there with you, all coming back, what does this do for them? Just having this little experience, maybe just motivate them towards next year.
Like you said, motivation. Hopefully it's going to make them hungry. I could not ask for a better group of seniors my first year to have, who statistically people don't really notice, but Spencer Collison dislocated his shoulder 3 times this year, so he's a right-hand dominant player, and it was his right shoulder, so he's basically playing with one arm, half an arm out there, and he goes out there, he plays great defense. From time to time, he'll go out there and score. Blake Henner's had a matchup, a couple of tough matchups throughout the year. He's a 6-foot guy being asked to guard someone who's 6'7", and Western Christian's all-time leading scorer. He did a heck of an effort. He held him to 12 points. A lot of his points came on second chance opportunities, so it wasn't things that we did defensively that allowed him to score. Our defense did a good job, but we were fronting him, and that allows him a better rebounding opportunity, and he took advantage of that.
I don't think anybody who's seen Matt play was surprised by this, but for the state who's just seen him for the first time, all-time leading scorer for Western Christian, Matt was probably the best player on the floor today. Can you speak to his performance?
Matt played outstanding. I just wish we could have created a couple more looks from him from the outside so Matt could show off his shooting ability. Defensively, he played outstanding, 7 block shots. He had 11, 12 rebounds. He did an outstanding job. So he almost went out there and had a triple-double, for crying out loud. So, I just wish we could create a couple more shooting opportunities for him just so he could show off his ability there, because he can really stroke it.
Coach, thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Before breaking it out, after our last breakout in the locker room, Blake Henner said, last year losing to ICAM and the district final or whatever it was, and then we made it to state quarterfinal this year, and he said, you guys have one more step, and next year that it would be a state championship, and this team will be back. This was an experience I'll never forget. I love my teammates, my roommates in the hotel. I loved everything about this trip. It's something that I won't forget, but at the same time, can't be satisfied because we're still not holding the championship trophy at the end of the day.
For a slasher like you are, gets to the rim as much as you do, and they had 6'6", 6'7", 6'9". How tough was it for you guys to score on these guys?
It was pretty tough. I haven't seen length like this all year, except for maybe Harlan. These guys really were strong and aggressive. The refs let us play, and I'm not going to blame them for that because they let Matt play too, and he made some pretty sweet blocks. So, it goes both ways, and that just leads to getting stronger during the summer and lifting, and so I can finish through contact and play bigger teams like this.
At the same time, it seemed like you guys are maybe 1 or 2 plays away from kind of not taking control, but getting really into this game. Can you speak of, just little plays that really could have made a difference?
The 3 at the end of the third quarter, if we don't let that happen, we're even closer, 5-point lead, and then I hit a 3 in the beginning of the fourth quarter. I think we got it back to 5. We went down, we were aggressive, just didn't finish layups tonight, and that's not like us. I think next year, we're going to get the offense clicking and the defense clicking at the same time. And when that happens, we're going to be dangerous, and I'm really excited to see what happens.
Thanks, Jake. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.